All right, welcome again, Queens. We are sorry about the network interruption. It just had to happen, but now we had to refresh. So please join in and let's move on. Yes, let's move on. No matter what happens today, you are going to be getting the guide you need to end period pain. So no matter what tends to want to come in your way, just tell yourself, today I'm going to get the guide, the steps I need to end period pain. All right? So don't be bothered. You're going to get everything. You're going to get every single thing. All right, so when we stopped at when I was explaining to you with the cause of period pain, right? We're looking at the cause. What really causes this period pain for us as ladies? So number one, we saw that when you have too many prostaglandin inside of your womb as a lady, and I told you ladies that prostaglandin is actually the messenger, is a messenger that helps clean up your womb. So when you have it too much, it becomes a problem. And I'm happy to see every one of you back. Welcome, Jennifer. Welcome, Favour. It's so good to see every one of you. Please, I want you people not to be bothered at all, because I know definitely I'm going to be giving you guys the guide. So no matter what happens, you are going to get the guide you need. All right? So going back, we've seen what period is all about. We've also seen the causes. But let me just recap a bit. Causes of period pain. What caused your period pain? Number one, like I said initially, is as a result of too much prostaglandin in your womb. And like I explained, prostaglandin is actually the messenger that cleans up your womb. It is the messenger that cleans up your womb on the normal every month. But the issue starts whereby the prostaglandin becomes too much, and while it is trying to clean up, because they are too much, it becomes a problem. So I gave you an instance. If you are wearing a gown, a beautiful gown, and somebody comes to help you unzip your gown, you tell somebody to help you unzip your gown, one person, it is very easy. But when you tell 10 people to unzip your gown, immediately what will happen is that zip will spoil because of the force of those people coming in. Same way in our bodies as ladies. When we have too much prostaglandin inside of our womb, it becomes a tug of war. It becomes a problem. So we don't need too much prostaglandin in our womb. But the issue why you are always having that pain that is making you not to go to work, that pain that is making you to always coil yourself in the bed, the reason you are having that pain is because the messengers, the prostaglandin, they are too much. So that is number one. And don't worry, I will tell you all the things that causes that prostaglandin to be too much. Because when you know what causes it to be too much, the next time you will avoid it. Number two, the second cause of your painful period, what actually causes us to have painful period, number two, is as a result of something called hormonal imbalance. And listen, ladies, see, men, I know it is very common. And like I told you, I was also battling with all of this. I battled with prostaglandin. I also battled with hormonal imbalance. And I know most of you can relate to this, because I know most of you have gone for tests and I told you, you're having hormonal imbalance. You're having hormonal imbalance. Those whole hormonal imbalance issue will make your period cramp to become worse. See, listen. You see, when I talk about painful period, I know what I'm saying, because estrogen, like I told you, is a female hormone. When it is too much in your body, it is causing your womb to have so much layers. So it's giving the prostaglandin too much work to do. So by that time, when the hormones is too high, it becomes difficult for it becomes difficult for the old layers to leave, because the old layers are becoming too much. So hormonal imbalance is the second cause of period pain. So if you want to begin to end your period pain, we need to start looking at how we can actually balance your hormonal imbalance. We need to start seeing how we balance the different hormones. So like I told you, hormonal imbalance is the second cause of painful period. The third cause, listen to this one very well, because this one is actually what we need to pay attention to as well. The third cause of painful period is as a result of you lacking essential vitamins and minerals. Essential vitamins and minerals. And number one vitamins that we lack as ladies is iron. Listen, ladies, we lack iron so much. We are not like the men. The men have so much iron inside of their body. But as ladies, you and I, we lack iron so much. And iron is very important. So because we lack this iron, if you're not getting iron from the various means I will explain, from your food, I'm going to be showing you the foods you can get so that you can eat, you can get enough iron. If you're not getting those irons properly, then trust me, no matter the amount of painkillers you take, that period will keep worsening. If you're not getting the right amount of iron, if you like, take diclofenac, take Favour, take Buscopan, I mentioned the names, you know their names, take paracetamol. If you are not getting the accurate amount of natural vitamins in your body, my dear ladies, the period will become worse and worse. I took paracetamol, I took diclofenac, I took Favour, but you know what? It will only make your pain to reduce, but the next day, trust me, the next month, you can bear me witness, the next one, what will happen? It will even become worse. You can attest to this, true of us, that the next month, the period will even become worse. So painkillers are not your solution. I know they are lifesavers for a lot of you. Yes, I know. But the truth is that you don't need it. It is not what you need. It is not what will help solve the problem. Because the next month, let me tell you another thing you don't know, ladies. You need to pay attention to this. The next month, your period pain will even come out more worse. Hey God, I am speaking from experience. You know, I told you I had period pain. The next month, your period pain will even come out more worse. So it's not like painkillers are not good. They are good. Your pharmacist will keep selling it for you, but they are not your solution. They will only worsen it. And you know, let me tell you this story. I got a message from one of you. She was telling me that what happened, that her period, anytime she takes painkillers, her period does not come out well. And I was like, yes, me self, it happened to me. It even reduced the quality of your period. So painkillers, in short, after this webinar, when you see painkillers, push it aside. I know most of you have been living with it all your life. I did as well. But let me tell you what happened. In February this year, when I was having that serious painkiller, my mom brought paracetamol for me. I told her, Mama, leave it all. It's better this pain. It's better I face this pain once and for all, because I started observing. January, I took painkillers. Last year, December, I took painkillers. Last year, November, I took painkillers. It was not helping me. I had to tell my mom in February, please leave paracetamol, keep it aside. This is not my problem. I needed to pay attention to my body. And that was when I discovered I was not having enough iron. So ladies, it is not painkiller that is your solution. Iron, you lack iron. You also lack magnesium. This is another one as well, magnesium. And listen, let me tell you something there. If you will stay to the end, I'm going to be showing you the foods you need to actually get enough magnesium. You lack magnesium. That is why the cramp is too much. But when you have magnesium, listen, ladies, put it in the comment section if you just heard, if you are following what I'm saying. When you have magnesium in your body as a woman, enough magnesium, it will help relax your womb. All of those cramping you are feeling, hey, this thing I'm sharing with you, you will not get it anywhere. So you better pay attention. If you know your friends are not here, go and drag them to come in. Go and drag them, because even your doctors, they will not tell you these things I'm telling you. I'm telling you the truth. Because they always want you to keep buying. I'm a nurse. But I told myself that I would tell you people the truth, because ladies, we have suffered enough. We have suffered enough. We have suffered enough. So listen, when you have enough magnesium, if you begin to take the right quantity of magnesium, what will happen is that your womb, the wall of your womb will now relax. There will be no much contraction. But the reason you are having that stabbing pain is because you lack magnesium, you lack iron. Remember I told you iron is important. You lack iron. You lack iron. And you can get iron from this tablet. We call it folate tablets. You lack it. You also lack B vitamins. You lack B vitamins. And these B vitamins, they're not even expensive. Oh. I can share you the list of food. I have a list of foods. Yes, I have it in my, I have a list of foods that can actually supply you with magnesium, that can supply you with B vitamins, that can supply you with ions. I have them. I started eating them. Like, if I want to prepare my own food, it's like my own food in the house is very special, because I will not have to add my own. I will garnish my own food separately, because I knew what I was trying to do. And trust me, they are not even expensive. The list of the food, if I give it to you, you'll be surprised. There are some of the foods most of us are not even paying attention to, but they are what will help you. So if you have been following me, I said the third cause of painful period is what? Because you lack essential vitamins. One of those vitamins is what? B vitamins. Vitamin B6, B12, your B complex. You lack them. If you can have enough of these vitamins in your body, this is where my miracle started though. This vitamins, that was one of the steps. It's not all, that is one, because I will share with you other ones. I will share other ones with you. But before we continue, like I said, ladies, if you know anybody that is supposed to be here and they are not here, invite them. Because I don't even know, maybe I will not organize this webinar maybe till next year. Probably till next year. So go and save a friend, save a colleague, call them in. So that is that. Now, let me share with you the fourth reason why we keep having pains as ladies. The fourth thing that causes that pain is when your liver, all of us, you know your liver, right? You know what your liver is all about. You see that your liver is as important as your womb. Put it in the comment section. Your liver is as important as your womb, because your liver is actually what helps you to remove excess hormones, all those old hormones. If your liver is functioning well, then most of you ladies will not be having hormonal imbalance. You didn't hear me. If your liver is functioning well, most of you ladies, you will not be having hormonal imbalance. Your liver is as important as your womb. Are you following me, ladies? Are you following? Beautiful. If your liver functions well, then it will help you remove excess estrogen. Because estrogen is always the problem. When it is too much, it's a problem. When it is too small, it's a problem. So we need it to be balanced. But by the time your liver, your precious liver, is not functioning well, all those estrogen will build up. It will keep building up. And as it's building up, it is forming a layer in your womb. Pay attention to these ladies. I told you, you will not get this information anywhere. So it's better you pay attention and spend the night and to get your freedom, or you keep suffering in pain. If you know you don't want to suffer in pain, then pay attention to what I'm saying. So your liver, if it is not functioning well, if it is so slow, if it's not doing its work very well, your estrogen will be building up. And the more it is building up, the more it is causing your womb to have layers. And the more it is having layers, the more your messenger, remember the name of your messenger, right? Prostaglandin, exactly. I know most of you said it together. That's your messenger. The more your layers in your womb is too much, the more prostaglandin will have to be working so hard. It's just like you are overworking prostaglandin. And that is why, because you're overworking prostaglandin, what will it do? It will start calling for more of his friends. It will start calling for more messengers. And we said it initially, the more prostaglandin, the more pain you will feel. So when your liver is working slowly, your hormones will not be balanced. Estrogen will be over-secreted in your womb. And when estrogen is too much in your womb, it will be building up, causing layers upon layers in your womb. And by that time the layers are taken up, your messenger has a lot of work to do to remove those layers. And by that time it will have to call down other prostaglandins, other messengers. So do you get it now? If you are following through, please let me know you are following through. Did you just understand the prayers on the things that causes painful period for you? Good. Now we've seen what causes painful period. I want you to understand that if you can tackle these 4 things very well, then your period pain will come to an end. I want to give you the solutions you need now. If you can tackle these 4 things I mentioned, your period pain will come to an end. That is why I see some of you go to a comment section, you say, I tried this, it didn't work. I tried to drink this, it didn't work. With what I am sharing with you, my dear, it will work. Because I am a living testimony. And I also have some ladies that are also doing the same thing and it's working for them. Yes. I also tell some ladies and they do it, they come for me for consultation and it works for them. So if you can tackle these 4 things that causes your painful period, remember the 4 things. If you remember, it's beautiful. But if you're just coming in, you have to actually rewatch this video again. These 4 things, you can tackle them properly, then your period pain is coming to an end. Are you with me? Good. Let me see your excitement, because right now I know you are excited. Right now I know you're already excited. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Pauline, what's her name? I think I can see. Pauline says she's following. Joy said very true. Priscilla said yes, she's following. Abigail said yes. Shalom, well, be fair, I remember you so well. She said yes. Good. Now that means it shows that you guys are really, really following up. So now we want to go deeper to this study. We want to see how we can actually tackle these 4 issues. Let's see how we can bring it to an end. Let me give you the steps you need to bring it to an end. Nevertheless, I want to remind you, ladies, another thing that can also cause painful period for you need to pay attention, is fibroid. When you have fibroid, these things I am about to share with you will help you too. These steps I'm about to share with you will help you too. But you need to also visit your doctor so they can remove that fibroid. Because until they remove that fibroid, or until they actually cause an end to that fibroid, then the pain will actually aggravate. That is, the pain will also increase. But nevertheless, what I'm about to share with you will also help you, even if you have fibroid. It will help you too. It will help you. It will help you. So stay with me. Stay with me. Now, let us go to the steps. How can we actually handle these things that causes painful period? What are the steps you need to take? Number 1 step you need to take, we need to start looking at how to balance our hormone. We need to start looking at how to balance our hormone. And what do you need to do when you want to balance your hormone? What do you need to do? First of all, ladies, there are certain foods you need to start eating. And there are certain food you need to stop eating. Not like you stop it entirely, but there are certain food you need to cut down on. So you need to balance. Your number 1 step is that you need to balance your hormone. We need to balance it so well. And that is why I have decided to organize a kind of a challenge where I will help many of you know how to balance your hormones. Okay, that will actually come later. If you are interested, you can tell me you are interested. I'm actually planning I've actually arranged to organize a challenge to help you see how you can reset your hormones. If you are interested, put it down. I am interested. Let me see your comments. Say I am interested. Because to be honest with you, we have limited slots. We don't even want the class to be clouded. We don't want it to be clouded at all. We want it, even if I want it to be very, very limited, so that I can follow you up very well. I want to know the women I am working with. I want to work with only interested women, because I'm going to be sharing with you things that helped me, things that will help you. You know, so somebody sent me a prayer. I don't know who is the person, but somebody sent me an anonymous message. She said that she has not been seeing her period for a long time. She's supposed to see her period today, but she's not seeing her period. It is as a result of hormonal imbalance. So if you want to fix it, even alongside helping you end your period, we need to start fixing your hormones. We need to start fixing your hormones. So if you are interested in joining that challenge, let me know. If I get the number of people I need, I close the class. I'm going to close the class. Once I just get the number of people I need, I close the class, and that's going to be all. Till next year. Till next year. Trust me. So the first thing, yeah, I'm seeing you. Yes. Grace Wilson says she's interested, please. Amazing. Okay, I can see you. Patricia says she's interested. Good. You need to know this thing is very important. So, first of all, what did I say we need to do? The first step, we need to know how to balance our hormones. We need to know how to do what? Balance our hormones. And this is all, we can trace it down to the foods we eat. Let me tell you, there are certain food that I love so much. I did not quit them. I did not just drop them like that. No, I had to start seeing ways I could balance it up, such that if I now eat the food, it will not affect me. You know, some of you said, I've cut down sugar, I've cut down this, but the pain is still there. The thing is that your hormones are not together. Your hormones are not together. You need to cut down sugar good, because prostaglandin, remember we talked about prostaglandin. One of the things that makes prostaglandin to increase is excess sugar. I didn't mention it before to you, but let me mention it again because you are here. Sugar is not, sugar is nice, but when you are not taking the right amount of sugar, hey God, ladies, it will disturb you. Even your fertility will be a problem. Even your fertility will be a problem. So what I did, I started monitoring the amount of sugary things I started taking. I started monitoring the amount of bread. I started monitoring the amount of snacks I took. I love chin-chin so well. I love chin-chin so well. But then, because I knew I was working on something, I started balancing everything up. And that is why I said that challenge will help you, because I will show you how to balance things up. Alright? So we said the first step is to do what? To balance our hormones. We want to balance estrogen. We want to balance our what? Our hormone. The second thing we need to do, the second step to take, is to avoid inflammation. Something called inflammation. If you know what inflammation is, I think you already have an idea what I want to say now. So put it in the comment section. Say, stop inflammation. Inflammation. We want to stop inflammation. Yeah, you're going to see it. And I'm going to type it in for you to see now. We're going to stop inflammation. That is the second step. Let me tell you what inflammation is, ladies. Inflammation is just like a wound. It's just like a, let me put it this way, like a reddish, swollen wound inside your body. Like inside of your body, when it is swollen, that's an inflammation. When your body is swollen, that's an inflammation. Inside of your body, you might not see it. You might not see that your hand is inflamed. But there are other things you can look at and say, oh, my body is inflamed. So when your body is inflamed, too much of inflammation is a problem for us as ladies. It makes our period worse. That's why some of you start saying, I was vomiting, I was throwing up. Inflammation is the reason. Yes, stop inflammation. Inflammation, of you say you are always throwing up. I told you about the story of a lady who told me she was throwing yellowish things. She was vomiting, always vomiting. Inflammation, we can trace it to inflammation. Inflammation is the reason why, even while you are struggling in your bed, before you know, you rush to your toilet and you are vomiting. Inflammation. So in the next step we need to take is how to lower inflammation, how to stop inflammation. And in stopping inflammation, let me give you my tips. What worked for me, right? One of the things I started doing, I started eating foods like, it's going to surprise you, but I started eating ginger. You know, most of you know, you are aware of ginger tea. You are aware of ginger tea. But let me tell you, ladies, ginger tea works. Some of you say, it doesn't work for me. When I take it, the pain does not go. The pain will not go. Listen, the pain will not go. The pain will not go because you are not taking it the right way. If you take that ginger tea only when you are seeing your period, that pain will not go. Yes, I'm already sharing with you how to reduce prostaglandin. Patricia, stay with me. Because one thing that causes prostaglandin to be much is as a result of having too much inflammation. So when you are actually taking only ginger tea when you are seeing your period, the pain will not go. It will just be little, it will be mild, but it will not actually tackle the problem. That is why you need to, as a lady, you need to understand, you need to know how to actually track your menstrual cycle. You are supposed to begin to do all these things before your period, not on the day you are seeing your period. You are supposed to start taking these foods that we mentioned, ginger, you're supposed to be doing it before your period, not when you are seeing your period. That is the problem. That is the problem. Some of you will say, I took this thing, I took ginger tea, I took hibiscus tea, but my pain was still there. The pain will be there. Why? Because you are only taking it when you are seeing your period. You are supposed to be taking it on your fourth phase of your menstrual cycle. I know most of us ladies don't know the fourth phase of your menstrual cycle, but don't worry. Like I told you, I have organized a challenge. If you join that challenge, most of you that say you are interested, if you join that challenge, I will explain your menstrual cycles, all the phase. The first phase, the second phase, the third phase, and the fourth phase. I will explain every of the phase for you. Okay? And now, when I explain the phases for you, I will start telling you when to take all of these teas. How about teas are good? I love them so much. I take them a lot. But the reason why the one I'm telling you will work is because I'm going to tell you when to take it. Most of you don't know when to take it. That is why it's not working for you. Have you heard of, you've heard of these teas I'm talking about, right? Most of you have heard of these teas. Beautiful. So the reason it's not working is because you're not taking it in the right order. You're not taking it when you're supposed to take it. But nevertheless, by the time you begin to take it properly, it will begin to, you're supposed to take it you're supposed to take it like a week before your period. Yes, you're supposed to take this tea a week before your period. And you're not going to take it just once and drop it. Oh no, you're going to take it consistently. Not the one you just take ginger tea that day, I think you see your period and you drop it. My sister, I will even look at you and tell you, my dear, it will not work. You're going to take it consistently. Are we together? If you're following me, let me know. You're going to take it consistently for a week. Or let's say, even if a week is too much, 5 days before your period. But what do most of us do? My period is coming out today. You go and make the ginger tea. Ladies, no. Your body is not anyhow. You need to start taking care of your body. You need to start listening to your body. You need to start paying attention to your body properly. Because the solutions I'm giving to you, they will work a week before your period, a week after your period, and it will continue like that. Why? Your body is precious. You need to start listening to it. So the second thing the second step we're going to do is that we're going to do what? Lower or stop inflammation. And one of the ways we're going to stop inflammation is that we're going to take all those teas I mentioned. I told you, I even threw ginger at some point. It's hot, I know, but there's a recipe I'll give to you. I'll tell you how to make your own. Not the one you see online, anybody just come and tell you, no. I'm going to show you the right recipe, the right way to make it. Alright, if you join that challenge, I will show you the right recipe. Those who join the challenge are those who I'm going to give the recipe. I will show you the right recipe, my own recipe, my own recipe, because everybody have their own recipe, but I'll show you my own recipe. All right. I'm not going to actually tell you something that doesn't work. I'm telling you what works, what has worked for me, and what is working for other women that I also consult. Okay. So we're going to reduce inflammation. Another thing that will help you reduce inflammation, ladies, the first thing in the morning, what do you eat? Ask yourself, what do you eat? What do you eat first thing in the morning? First thing in the morning, most of us, we don't even eat. Good, I understand that some of us fast, some of you fast. But first thing in the morning, some of us ladies, the first thing that gets into our stomach is biscuits. Some of you ladies, you chew yam, you chew potato, you chew bread. All those sugary stuff, if they are the first thing that enters your body in the morning, then you are preparing your blood. You are preparing trouble. You are preparing your body to be in trouble. The first thing that's supposed to enter your stomach, the first thing in the morning is water. I'm not saying the water you will just drink. After 2 days, you will stop taking it. Somebody said bread. Yes, confess. Yeah, truly, but that's not supposed to be, ladies. Your body is not designed that way. Your body is designed to follow a particular order. Water, that's the first thing that's supposed to go into your body. At most, 1 sachet of pure water or 1 cup of water. And why are you doing that? You are doing that, you are taking that water so that in case there is actually inflammation in your blood or inflammation any part of your body, your liver will not have the ability to flush it out. Okay. Uzuzu said, anything I see, she will swallow. If she didn't see, she will stay till in the afternoon. I understand that, but ladies, we need to start paying attention to our body. Not anything. You don't need to eat anything. Yeah, you don't need to eat anything. You need to start listening to your body. If you pay attention to your work, if you pay attention to the things you do in your office, if you pay attention to your school, because most of us are still going to school, if you pay attention to all of these things, why can't you pay attention to your body? So the first thing that should go into your stomach is not anything sugary. You're causing acid, you're causing a problem for your body. It's not anything sugary at all. The first thing that should go in should be a form of detox. Either you take in water or you take in lemon water, or you can even take in, what am I giving? I'm giving you guys a lot. I hope you guys are grabbing this thing. You can even take in lime. Lime. You squeeze in lime. These are the things I did though. And I did not do them one day and stop. Squeeze in lime into a cup. If you have a cup, get in lime, squeeze it inside. You can put in warm water, drink it. You see this thing I'm telling you, hey, if you practice this thing consistently, I did not say do it only when you are seeing your period though. You have to practice this thing consistently. If you do this thing I'm telling you, your period will come to an end. So you get that your cup, squeeze in the lime. If you can lick it alone, but it's too harsh for many of you, so I would advise you to squeeze it in and put in water. Okay, put in warm water, drink it. Before you eat all those your eba, your rice and the rest, drink this one first of all. What you are doing by drinking it is that you are empowering your liver. You are empowering your liver to do what? To flush in excess progesterone, for excess estrogen. If you remember what I said initially, those of you who came late, I'm sorry, but we've gone a long way. You need to start rewinding back to see what we are talking about. If you drink this, and I just tell you, you are empowering your liver to flush out what? Excess estrogen. Are we together? Are we together? Good. So by the time you are going to start drinking this lemon water, if you have lemon, the same, you can slice it, boil it. If you want to boil it, drink it first thing in the morning. If you don't have lemon, use lime. If you don't have lemon, use lime. Like for ladies, oh my God, ladies, your body is very sensitive, especially your womb. Anything you do through your mouth, it will land in your womb. Your womb will testify. Your womb will testify. So lemon water, lime water, they will help your liver to detox, remove those excess estrogen, so that your prostaglandin will not have to start bringing in messengers that are not needed. All right? So this is the third step. We have entered the third step. Now the fourth step. The fourth step, this is very important as well. And after this fourth step, I'll give you one more step. Then I will explain more about the challenge we're having. The fourth step you need to take is that, ladies, you see this thing called your pelvic region. You see here? You see this place? You see this place called your pelvic? Can you see here? Where your womb is sitting, your pelvic region. You see this? I don't know if you are seeing it clearly, but I think you are seeing it. Yeah, this place, your pelvic region. The fourth thing we need to then do is that we need to then help blood to flow down to this place. So we're going to be doing things that will make your blood flow down to this pelvic region. We want to relieve your pelvic bones. Some of you, your pelvic bone is so stiff. Your pelvic bone is so stiff. I got a message from one of you. You said that whenever you are seeing your period, that your cervix used to feel the pain in your cervix. What you need to start doing then is that this your pelvic, yeah, you can do pelvic massage, beautiful, but pelvic massage is not the only thing you can do. Pelvic massage is beautiful. You need to start doing what we need to start doing pelvic exercises. Pelvic massage is one of them. I did this one I'm still doing it because it is now my life. This is why I live my life. Sometimes I'll just be in my bed and I will do cow pose. Don't worry, all these exercises I'm mentioning, if you want to get all of the exercise I do, then you can either DM me, or when you join the challenge, or those who join the challenge, I will give them this exercise. Those who join the challenge, I will give them my list. I will show you my list of the things you can do. So this pelvic bone, for instance, ladies, the pelvic bone, I don't know if you are seeing it. I need to stand up so that most of you will see it. We need to study little exercise. Some of you say, I can't go to the gym. I know. But these are the way you can end it. Because your pelvic region, some of you, is very tight. It is very, very tight. And until you relieve the tension here, you see what until you relieve the tension in this pelvic region, the pain will be stabbing you. The pain in your back. The pain in your back, it will be stabbing you. So you see the way I mentioned all the steps. Remember, you see the way I mentioned all the steps. This fourth step is as important as every other steps. In short, you need to do everything together. You don't miss any of the steps. You don't do one and abandon one. No. If you want to get the result you need to take all the steps together. So while I was doing my pelvic exercises, you can do it inside your room. Oh, you don't need to go to the gym. Some of you, going to the gym is expensive. But listen, these are the things that work. You need to put your body, give it the right flow. Give it the right flow. So I started doing some pelvic exercise, pelvic massage, and the exercise I did, I was doing them consistently. I was doing 3 times in a week, 3 times in a week, 3 times in a week. And boom, before you know, I noticed a relief in my pelvic region. So your pelvic region is very important. Yeah, because this is where it houses your womb. So we need to do what? Pelvic exercises. Whether you like it or not, you must do this exercise. You see this pelvic exercise? You must do it. And it is not difficult, ladies. Trust me. It's not difficult. There was a client that I shared it with, and she came back. She was so happy. She was like, hey, I tried out that exercise. Oh my God, my period was, I was like, she was so excited. She was like, my period, look at me, my period. I did not feel pain. I was like, you will not feel pain. So these things are working. These things are working. But the only issue many of you have is that you want it fast. And your body is not like I said, your body is precious. Do you know why this thing, you need to do it consistently? Ladies, listen to me, ladies. I know this thing is painful. That is why I say remove your mind from painkillers. Painkillers are not your solution. Your solution is these things I have given to you. This 4 steps. There are other steps. I think there is many of them. We have 2 more steps here. Your solutions are these steps I have already given to you. It is not difficult. There are simple things you can do. First thing in the morning while you wake up, while you are even trying to prepare your children, because I know there are some married people that said that they are also having period pain. While you are even on your bed trying to reset, you can do it on your bed. You can do it on your bed. So join the challenge. I will give you the list of the exercises I do. Now finally, let me give you the last step. This one is like a very, like I told you, it's very important. The last step is that you need to start increasing the intake of your vitamins and minerals. Go out, eat enough pumpkin. You see your pumpkin, your ugu. I don't know what they call it in other language, but in Igbo they call it ugu. Eat enough pumpkin. Eat enough egg. Hey God, eat them, like not like you are just eating it carelessly, but pay attention to foods that are rich in magnesium. Pay attention to foods that are rich in iron. Pay attention to foods that are rich in omega-3. I've mentioned now. Pay attention to foods that are rich in B vitamins. Pay attention to foods that are rich in potassium as well. So you see these foods I mentioned, they have this list of vitamins and minerals I mentioned, they are very important. So when you follow this step adequately, trust me ladies, your period will come to an end, because I am a testimony. And listen, this is the final thing I want you to pay attention to. Before you get the results you need, before all the steps I mentioned, before you get the results you need to do them for at most 3 to 6 months. Yes, you need to do them consistently. 3 months to 6 months. It's not something you just do only one day and you come and complain. It's a lie. It's working. You need to do them consistently for 3 to 6 months. Why? Because all of those things that were causing your painful period, they did not start one day. So you need to do them 3 to 6 months. And when you do them, you've gotten the freedom you need. Yes, I did mine for over a year. Let me even share my story. I was doing mine and my period was still paining me. My period was still paining me. But then I discovered that the key was to do it for 3 to 6 months. When I entered my own 6 months, bam, everything stopped. To be honest with you, today is my last day of my period, and you can see the way I'm talking. You can see the way I'm speaking with you. I am not feeling any single pain. The same day, my first day, my second day, my third day, no single pain. Why? Because I did all of these steps. I followed all of these steps consistently. I followed them, and you can follow them. Begin to follow them now. All right? This is the step you need to follow. However, I know it is very difficult for most of you to actually do these things. I know it's very difficult. You have work, you have children, you have your husband, you have deadlines. That is why I have decided to organize a 30 days challenge. A 30 days menstrual cycle reset challenge. Yes, for all of you who said you were interested, this is a challenge and it is open for every one of you. 30 days menstrual cycle challenge. Yes, you can't wait to be free. Yes, I can also wait for you to be free. You need to start doing this thing. And if you want me to help you, if you want me to join you to hold your hands for 30 days, I'm going to hold your hands for 30 days. I'm going to show you my own recipe, the things I drank, the food I was eating. I will show you the list of my own food. I will also give you the list of my own exercises. And I'm going to help you balance your hormone as well. Don't forget I told you, for this thing to work, you're going to do them when? Before your period. And I know most of you ladies, you cannot track your period. You cannot even track your menstrual cycle. So in that 30 days menstrual cycle challenge, I'm going to help you see how to track your cycle. Yes, I'm going to help you track your cycle as well. I'm going to give you a template on how to understand how to track your cycle. It's going to be an in-house stunt. It's not going to be, no. It's going to be in a secluded community, a secluded group, not the waitlist group. No, it's going to be in a secluded group. All right. So if you are interested, then send me a DM. I'm going to leave the, and besides, it is not even, it's not, now think about it, ladies. How much do you spend buying drugs every month? Some of you spend 8,000 naira or 500. Calculate it, 500 times every for all the years you've been having your period. You've spent a lot. So in 30 days, I will hold your hands. I'm going to join you in the challenge. I'm going to monitor you. I'm going to give you my pelvic exercise list. I'm going to give you my food list. I'm going to also give you the list of the drink, how I make my own drink, my own tea, my own personalized tea. I'm going to give you everything, right? So dear ladies, if you want to be involved in this for 30 days, send me a personalized message. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. It is open for every lady. All right? It is open for every lady. And actually, you can't wait to be free. Amazing. Abigail said, I can't wait to be free. Favour says she can't wait to be free. Join the 30 days challenge so that you will not be thinking of, oh, how can I do this? How will I do this? No, I'm going to check in on you, send you personalized message every day for 30 days. Yeah, for 30 days. All right, ladies? So, I would say this has brought us to the end of our webinar. Your freedom is here already. So if you want to join the challenge, like those who say they are interested, send me a personalized message. Yes, also I will drop it on the waitlist group. I will drop it on the waitlist group as well, so that those of you who see it, you can easily revert and we kick out. We are starting November. We're not wasting time. We're starting November, so that by the end of second week of December, you've started seeing the results you need. All right. So thank you all for joining in. I believe you were really you've now seen the things that you need to do to get your freedom. And trust me, it is what your body needs. You need to start listening to your body. So thank you all for joining. I can see you, Sally. I can see Favour. I can see Abigail. I can see Uzuzu. I see all of you here, right? I can see every one of you. Oh, amazing. Uzuzu stayed to the end. Uzuzu, well done. I can see Patricia, Priscilla. Whoa. If you know you stayed to the end, please celebrate yourself. Hug yourself. Indeed, your freedom has come because you stayed to the end and you got all the things that are necessary. Amazing. Thank you, Shalom. Yeah, I can see all of you. So stay on the waitlist group. I will send you the 30 days challenge templates. If you are ready, send me a DM and we're starting next month, November. We're not wasting time because I want all of you to start balancing your cycle. I want all of you to start balancing your hormones. All right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is very important so that you can come back and watch it and listen to everything I have said so far. God bless you too, Patricia. Thank you. God bless you. Oh, Pauline. I thought you left us, but Pauline came back. God bless you, Pauline. I can say Gesimne Okonkwo. Pardon me if I don't pronounce it well. You can also tell me how to pronounce it in my DM. Cassie. Thank you, Cassie. Enioluwa, I can see you. Anuoluwa, sorry. I can see every one of you. Don't forget, before you leave, just touch the subscribe button, touch the share button, share it to your friends. I will leave it for, how many days I want to leave this video now? Let's say we'll leave it for 1 week. And after 1 week, it will be unlisted. Yeah, it will be made private. I told you that I'm not going to leave. If you miss out, you've missed out. But because for your sake, I will leave it for 1 week. I will leave this video for 1 week so that you can go back and rewatch it. then get all the vital informations to share across to your friends. Nevertheless, see you in the wait list and see you in the 30-day cycle reset 30-day cycle reset challenge. All right, thank you Isuzu for subscribing. I love you guys so much, and till we meet again. Bye.